Hello, Mom and Dad Meet World. Sorry about this. I am bundled up like it is winter outside, which it is, and it is just remarkably cold out here with just a little bit of wind. So it's taking this very, very frigid temperature and just making it even colder with all the wind. But you can see here, this is dark. This is the back of it, and this is the case that it is in. It's just a very inexpensive case from Amazon. But if you take a peek right here, you can see here that this is the Space Black model. And I will have to say to myself, welcome to the dark side, because it really is the dark side when it comes to this particular model. So we're going to open it up here, and even though we see Aloha, and this is a scene from Oahu and Hawaii, we are definitely in the dark side because we've got the Space Black model here. This is the carbon fiber sticker, palm rest protector, and trackpad protector that you see here, which I've added. And we are doing a review of this MacBook Pro 14-inch factory stock M3 Max model with the 14-core CPU, 30-core GPU. This is a bin model with 36 gigs of memory and 1 terabyte of storage. So this has been in use for approximately a couple weeks now, and it has been one phenomenal machine. So I will have to say I was coming from the 16-inch M1 Max and then the 16-inch M3 Max, which I did have for a little over a month. And I wanted to go something more portable, which is why we are filming this out here, because of this particular model, I've been taking it with me just about everywhere, to cafes, to parks, hotels, travel, and it has just gone with me anywhere and everywhere. And because of the size right here, so I am not missing out with what I'm doing with just regular work stuff, which involves a lot of Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, Office products in general, Teams. Not missing out at all with the power or any of that stuff. I am missing out a little bit on the productivity because of the 16-inch. It did have a bigger screen, but when I did have the 16-inch model and my wife's 13-inch model, I'd actually end up just wanting to use my wife's computer because it was so portable. But now having this model right here, I can let my wife keep using her own computer, and I will actually use this computer. I will just bring it with me in either this standalone or put it in this little computer bag, and I will have some other accessories with me like this particular camera. But because of the portability, I do got to say the portability has really made the world of difference when it comes to actually bringing it with you, taking it with you everywhere, and then just actually using it. So let's get around to the power part. With the power part, I'm actually not missing out on the power part with what I'm actually doing. As I said, with the work part, it involved a lot of office work and really just a lot of productivity stuff, not really missing out on anything like that regarding power. As far as the only power stuff that I was doing or that I am doing, and that is going to be a little bit of photo editing, just processing out batch photos, and then we've got a little bit of video editing with YouTube. So I am recording on the Sony a7 IV. I am using the HS, it's going to be the H.265, the most compressed model. So 4K 60 FPS. This is recording 4K 24 FPS, but it's on the 422, 10-bit 422 color, and it processes it out no problem at all, no issues with stuttering or anything like that, and it has just been a beast. I do not hear the fans at all when it comes to doing anything like rendering or exporting. No fan noise whatsoever. So as far as the power goes, we can just completely eliminate that when it comes to this 14-inch model. It's been great. Sound has been great. The visual aspect has been great. HDR, 120 hertz ProMotion. It has that beautiful 10-bit panel, and it's just been nothing but fantastic, whether it be for work or video editing or consuming anything like media, it has been nothing but phenomenal. And so I'm gonna get my gloves off here. We'll take it off. It does use the Touch ID, and I am on here. It's telling me, hey, do you want to use your phone as a webcam? No, I don't want to do that, but I will bring you up to this page right here, and this is our particular channel. So this is our channel right here, and you can see it on here. You do see the notch. The notch is there. People say they don't like it. To me, it's fine. I'm not really like it, don't like it. It's great for the video camera that is here. Although with us getting out of the whole, should I say, the COVID and a lot of working from remote, I do got to say that if I could get a computer completely notch-free, even without a webcam, even if we did have to use our phone, I think I'd actually prefer that, because as far as what we do for work, we don't really have the bandwidth, I'm going to put that in finger quotes there, to actually have our webcams on. And so I'm totally fine with not having the notch up here, but even with the notch, it's totally fine. This is one great computer. And so I do got to say, for anybody looking for all-in-one great computer, this is probably it. Battery life, I do get about 2 days worth of use. Not quite as awesome on the battery as the 16-inch, because the 16-inch is just a visibly bigger computer, and with this 14-inch model, it is a smaller computer, which means you also have a smaller battery. But with that thing, I could get easily 2 days from it. But this right here, on the second day, I 100% will have to go towards the power cord and plug in here to the MagSafe 3 adapter, which I do appreciate the MagSafe, and then having the extra ports here, the USB-C, Thunderbolt 4, the headphone jack, and especially on the other side, having that SD card reader comes in handy. I have not used the HDMI port, but then having another USB-C Thunderbolt on that side is nice also. And if I am in a situation where I do need power and I actually forgot the MagSafe 3 cord, I can actually just plug in. We've got a small little adapter that I keep with me with USB-C, and I just plug in any port on the USB-C on that. So it has been terrific. But just overall, I just wanted to give you my impression, especially when it comes to switching over from the 16-inch going over to the 14-inch. I thought it would be much more drastic because of the screen size, but it's actually been much more convenient because of the portability. Still have the portability, still have the power, still have great battery life, great sounding speakers, great display. So I don't know what else to say, except overall it's been a phenomenal computer. See, that's why we have a case. It just hit the corner of the table. But anyways, here we are. This is the computer, and we are obviously out and about. We are at a lounge here down in Kalama, Washington. It is north of Portland, just south of, well, very south of Seattle, and we are just here. It is a cold, snowy day, as it is up here in the Pacific Northwest and in the wintertime, and so I decided to bring the computer with me. There's absolutely not a single person in this particular lounge area where we are at, but we are just enjoying a cup of coffee and maybe doing a little bit of work right here on the computer. But again, just showing off the portability of this thing and how compact it is in size. And as you heard right there, it did take a little knock on the table, but again, I'm glad we've got a case to go along with it. So yeah, this is it. Here we go. Let's get a little bit of work done and pop this guy open. Love that sound. And one more thing, if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps out our channel. And I'm gonna get out of this freezing cold weather, because these are not effects. This is really just, yeah, it's this cold. All right, well, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye for now.